Most of what you fear will never kill you. So why does your body act like it will? We are living with 21st century problems, but operating on 50,000-year-old software. This glitch of fear has shaped every war, every invention, and every failure in human history. By the end of this video, you'll see the world through a lens your brain has been trying to hide from you. It's time to hack the psychology of survival. Fear is not a weakness. It is one of the oldest survival systems in the human brain. Over 300,000 years ago, early humans lived in a world full of danger, predators, harsh weather, starvation. A moment of hesitation could mean death. So evolution designed a powerful alarm system inside the brain. It is called the amygdala. When the amygdala detects danger, it triggers the fight or flight response. Your heart beats faster. Adrenaline floods your body. Blood rushes to your muscles. Your brain focuses only on survival. This system helped our ancestors escape lions, wolves, and deadly threats. But today, the same system reacts to things like emails, deadlines, and social media comments. Your brain cannot always tell the difference between physical danger and social fear, and that is where the problem begins. Fear is not only biological, it has also been one of the most powerful tools in human history. Many rulers understood this secret. One of them was Genghis Khan. In the 13th century, Genghis Khan built the largest land empire in history. But he did not rely only on armies. He used psychological fear. When a city resisted, his forces destroyed it completely. Then they allowed a few survivors to escape. Those survivors carried terrifying stories to other cities, and something remarkable happened. Many cities surrendered without a fight. Fear traveled faster than the Mongol army. Another example comes from ancient Rome. Roman generals often used brutal public punishments. Crucifixions were placed along roads. Thousands of people could see them. The message was clear. Rebellion would lead to suffering. Fear became a tool of control. History shows us something important. Fear can move people faster than logic, but it also creates fragile societies, because fear eventually turns into resistance. One of the most powerful examples of collective fear happened in 1692. In a small town called Salem, Massachusetts, a group of young girls began claiming they were possessed. They accused neighbors of witchcraft. Soon, panic spread through the entire community. People became terrified of invisible enemies. Neighbors accused neighbors. Friends accused friends. Courts accepted dreams and visions as evidence. Within months, 20 innocent people were executed. No witches were ever found. What destroyed Salem was not magic, it was fear. When fear spreads through groups, it becomes something psychologists call mass hysteria. Logic disappears. Emotion takes control, and history shows this can happen anywhere. Today, fear no longer protects us from predators, but it still shapes our decisions. Psychologists have identified three major fears that control modern humans. First, the fear of rejection. Thousands of years ago, being rejected by a tribe meant death. You could not survive alone. That ancient survival instinct still exists today. This is why people fear speaking in public more than death. Second, the fear of uncertainty. The brain prefers predictable outcomes. Uncertainty feels like danger. So many people stay in jobs they hate, relationships they have outgrown, or dreams they never pursue. Not because they cannot succeed, but because uncertainty triggers fear. Third, the fear of failure. But here is something fascinating. Studies from Harvard show that failure actually activates the same brain regions as physical pain. Your brain literally treats failure like injury. So many people avoid risks entirely. They choose comfort over possibility. But this is exactly how fear quietly limits human potential. Throughout history, some people learned to reprogram fear. One of the most famous examples is Franklin D. Roosevelt. During the Great Depression in 1933, America was collapsing. Banks failed. Millions lost jobs. Panic spread across the country. Fear itself became the greatest threat. So Roosevelt gave a speech that changed history. He said something simple but powerful. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. What he understood was psychological. Fear grows in silence, but when people face fear directly, it begins to lose power. Modern neuroscience confirms this. When you repeatedly face something that scares you, the brain slowly rewires itself. This is called exposure adaptation. The fear response weakens over time. The brain learns that the threat is not real, and courage begins to grow. Fear has shaped humanity for thousands of years. It built empires, started wars, destroyed innocent lives, but fear also has another side. It protects us. It prepares us, and sometimes it reveals who we truly are. The difference between people who stay stuck and people who change the world is not the absence of fear. It is their relationship with it, because courage is not the opposite of fear. Courage is what happens when you move forward despite it. So the next time fear appears in your life, ask yourself one question. Is this fear protecting me or limiting me? Because the answer to that question might change everything. Subscribe to the Insightful Archive, because the next story might change everything you thought